Hello everyone, this is I. Today I would like to show you this bracelet in front of me, and it is called Buddy's Braid, and I'm dedicating this design to all my looming friends and all my looming family, and you will be one of them. Okay, and I would like to also mention a loomer that on Instagram. She actually asked me about making this design in opaque bands. When I first started making this design, I made this one here with my LE band, limited edition rainbow loom band, and that's the next one I made. That's the first, second and third. Okay, they're all the same. It's just sequences a bit different because that uses 2 on one side, that uses 3, and that uses 4. And so there could be a lot more that uses 5 and 6. So there will be a lot more variation that you can make with this design. And I would like to credit Loomy Mama on Instagram for her Fishtail Border design. So this is the fishtail border that she created. So that's for the design base that I use is her fishtail border, and I tried to make the 4 bands variation with opaque bands, but I didn't do a very good job of making it because the opaque band have a bit too much stretch in them and the design became really messy. So I managed to make a 2 band variation, which is this one right here. It turns out pretty cool. It's not as tight as this one, the LE band one, but it does turn out looking like, yeah, pretty cool. And this is the 3 band variation right here. It is starting to look messy. Okay, it is starting to look a little bit messy with the opaque bands, but it's still, yeah, I guess it's still quite pretty to look at. So now I want to thank this lady who asked me to do this in opaque bands, because without her asking me, I'll probably just put this tube out in limited edition band only, because I couldn't make it in opaque bands. So I'm going to show you her account on Instagram. Okay, she's still a pretty young loomer on Instagram. Here's her account, Kulitsky, and she's a really nice lady. She made she made she actually made rendition of designs, and she also have her own account on the net. I'll show you this one. This is her own design, the crab shell. Okay, you can find the tutorial on her account, net account, and let me see what else I can tell you about her. She have 3 beautiful children, very gorgeous kids, 3 of them, and she told me Thursday will be her husband and her son's birthday. So happy birthday to those 2 boys in her life. And yeah, go and check out her account. It's a very lovely account, and she uses a lot of opaque bands. So here we go with opaque bands. Okay, let's get started with opaque bands. Now I am going to show you the 2 bands variation today. So it will be this one right here. I'm going to be using blue and orange, and hopefully it shows up better on camera. Now we are going to start with the orange. I'm going to start with the orange. You can pick 2 colors, or you can do, you know, one side with one color and the other side with the other color. This one is two bands, so if you use 2 colors, it will look like that. And if you use 3 colors for the 3 bands variation, it looks like this. Okay, so now we're going to grab one band going through our cat band, pop, like that, and we are picking up our cat band, hanging onto it. We'll grab another color, another same first color, going through your cat band and your first band, and you're gonna pick up your first band and the band you just add on, like that. So if you are used to doing fishtail border design, this is how we always start. Okay, now second color going through 2 bands, and we're gonna pick up our border band and put that one back on, and we're going to turn our design around like that, and we're going to grab the first orange, first color, and we're going to go through 3 bands, 1, 2, 3, okay, and we are going to pick up 1 band, the first one, and the border band. Okay, next our second color is going through 3 bands like that. Okay, and this time we're going to pick up first band and our border band and put that back, so it looks like this. Now we're going to turn it around, holding on to our bands. First color, 1, going through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bands, and we're picking up the first one, second one. Make sure they stay in that order because they might come flipped over, become undone, and we need to make sure we're picking up the right band for the border as well. Okay, now putting that back like that, and we're grabbing our second color, going through 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, and then we're gonna pick up the second band and the border band, and we'll hook that one back on. Okay, and we're going to turn it around, we're going to get our orange and going through 4 bands, 5 bands, and we're picking up the first one, second one, and our border band, and you can tell our border band actually swapped around. My border band is this one here. Okay, make sure they don't swap around for you. And my second color going through 1, 2, 3, 4 bands, and I'm going to pick up the second one and the border band, and we're going to swap it around again. So this is the 2 band variation, so it's very easy to make. So you're basically going through 5 bands, and you're picking up the first, second, and the border band. Okay, and then you go the second color, going through 4 bands, and you're picking up the second and the border band. So if you continue this design, you will continue the pattern, you get this design. And basically the 3 bands border design, you just add 3 bands around and you just keep picking up one after the other one to get your 3 bands. And if anyone wants a 3 bands tutorial or 4th band, I will make one for them. It's just I don't want this tutorial to be too long, so I am only making the easiest one to show you. So you're picking up 1, 2 and border band. Okay, you put that back on, you're going through 4 bands and you're picking up the 2nd and the border. Okay, so it's very simple. Here we go. Maybe I have a little bit of time that I could show you a 4 band, a 3 band variation. We'll see if we could do it. Now, going through 1 band, picking up 1, oopsie, my phone's running out of battery. So 1 band, oh dear, 10% battery life left. Now 2 bands and 3 bands. We're gonna use 2 blues. I'm gonna use, ooh, I'm running out of blue. Okay, not a very good idea, isn't it? But we're just gonna use green. Okay, now we have 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna swap over. We'll see if we could do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna go through 4 bands. We're picking up 2 bands and then our border band. Okay, 2nd color, going through 1, 2, 3, 4 bands. Okay, and we're picking up that one closest to your hook. The beginnings is a bit different from the rest. Okay, 1 more, and we're going to pick up the same band again, and then we're going to turn it around. We're going to use orange, going through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 bands when we have a 3 variation. We're going to pick up 1, 2, 3 band and the border band. Okay, and then the 2nd band goes in through 5 bands. So basically you just have more bands and you're picking up number 1, number 2 and your border band. And now we'll grab another one, going through 1, 2, 3, 4, and this time we're picking up the outside band. Okay, the 2nd band and the border band. And we're going to swap it around. We're going to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bands. Okay, and we're going to pick up number 1, number 2, number 3. It does get a bit messy when you have more bands with opaque bands, and make sure you pick up the correct border. First one done, 2nd band, picking up 1, 2, and then your border band. Okay, last one, go through all that, 4 bands, we're picking up the 2nd band to make that curve in the middle, and then our border band. So that's our 3 band variation. I think I made it, but I know it's a bit quick for you guys probably. Now one more time, going through 4, 5, 6 band, picking up 1, 2, 3 bands, and then the border band. The border got swapped around again. Okay, 1. 2nd color, going through 5 bands, picking up 1 and 2 and our border band, And then our third color goes in. We're picking up the second band and our border band. Okay, give it a good stretch. Don't be scared. Just give it a good stretch so you get your design out nice and neat. Okie dokie. Now, that's our 3 bands variation, and that's our 2 band variation. And if you have LE bands, go ahead and make the 4 bands as well. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And buddy bands, well, it is supposed to be a friendship band kind of design. So yeah, buddy braids, and I hope you really like it and enjoy the tutorial. Yep, I just said that. So thank you very much for watching, and yeah, thanks for your support. Love you all. See ya.